Bro, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. Listen, say what you want as a Lakers fan. Look at the number on the shirt. 2019-2020 season. It's only 2022. Man, this is a champion that got fired for something that's not his fault.
Tuning in. Check it out. Oh, my man's froze. What's up with the
I'm right
Wi-Fi? Nah, your screen is frozen, my boy. Oh, there we go. There we go. You was
here.
froze for a little bit. All
Because
right,
you
bro.
choose Zoom.
All right. So first of all, first and foremost, my brother, welcome to the corner. Appreciate
Yeah.
you for taking the time out to be with me on this collab. I want you to go ahead and introduce yourself, get your plugs in.
You know what it is, man. It's mark the alleyway. You know what I'm saying? We all up in our Duffy trying to give these people mad content, collab coming soon. Yeah, I look for it. You know what I'm saying? I still in CT. This man going Florida, but we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna, give the people what they want for real.
Now that's what it is, bro. We gotta elevate to operate to facilitate. But like he says, my boy Mark, my brother, check him out on IG, Mark's Alleyway. And like I've been saying all day, if you tough, walk down that alleyway and see if you can make it to Shaq's corner. You feel me? Little son, little bars for y'all. A little bit of bars, baby bars. I got a
Ah
couple,
man,
like 2 bars. I can give y'all like 2 bars.
ah man. I think that's how Tupac got started with 2 bars. You know what I'm saying? And then
Definitely.
he got rich and then 2 Chainz was born.
Sheesh.
See?
But all joking aside, bro. You see the man I got up here with the trophy, that blingy bling. The last time the Lakers was relevant for something positive.
Right. Whoa.
I mean, it's not a lot of positivity coming around Laker Nation right now. It's not the Lake Show, it's the Lake No. I'm just saying.
I will let that ride. I'm gonna let that ride. Nah, for sure, man. Hey, listen, man. You gonna get it right. As people should know, I'm a Laker fan, ride or die. Free LeBron. I gotta state that because if you're a Laker now, that means you was on LeBron wave. I don't surf with him. I swim with the I swim with the legends. I don't surf with him.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. But obviously, like I said, we're doing this video about my guy right here, Frank Vogel.
hmm
He's obviously let go today. He was interviewed after the last game, or not today, yesterday rather. He was interviewed after the last game and basically asked about the reports that he had been fired after the game, in which he responded to, "I didn't know shit.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to
yeah,
celebrate with these young guys who won this game." First and
yeah.
foremost, how do you feel about how that came about?
I think that was a messy situation, man. You know, like for someone to be given minimum resources and tools to enter a championship or to go have goals to win a championship, which he did. And I think I think for me, he did way beyond that what was actually expected, even with AD and LeBron. Because to be honest, Clippers was supposed to be um, that team that sent them out. The Clippers actually had a better team than the Lakers that year, but I feel like mentally they wasn't in it. But for him, just to achieve that goal of becoming a champion in the bubble, which was tough, from what everybody's been saying when it pertains to anyone that entered the bubble who played in there, for them to like let him go without any communication is I think that was distasteful of the Lakers to do personally.
I think it's real whack. I think if you're gonna fire somebody, at least have the decency to let them know. You shouldn't find out you're fired from a social media post or like a friend calling or something like that. So it definitely was distasteful. It was very classless in my opinion.
Right.
And it's unfortunate because the Lakers are supposed to be class personified. They're supposed to be the cream of the crop of the NBA along with the Celtics. But yeah,
But I realized the thing about LA is LA is the definition of LA. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like, you come in there, you do a service, and they'll fire you like for real, like it's Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like after your service is done, it's kind of a wrap. It's unfortunate that they move like that, but that's kind of how they move. The loyalty stands with the greats like Kobe, Shaq, um, just legends in the sense in itself. Um, but with Frank, you kind of had a sense that his time was limited. I don't think they wanted him to be the coach long term. I think he was just there because they were having troubles or problems finding a decent coach, and he was just like an optimist trying to, fulfill that role, which makes the case even sadder or makes it even unfortunate the breakup to happen. But I don't think they wanted him as coach anyway. And then Russell kind of cemented because I think Russell kind of sell the games on his behalf.
I could definitely agree with that. I think in terms of, well, just to go to the other point you made about him not wanting him to be the coach long term, I think they had somebody in mind. I don't know if it was Jason Kidd, Mark Jackson, or whoever, but
They,
I think if that was the case, they should have just hired that person. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's right to hire a man or hire anybody for that matter, have them relocate their family, and then after a couple of years, you banged them through circumstances that weren't their own.
you gotta
So,
understand, like the Lakers is a family-run organization, or close friends, family-run organization. So when it pertains to certain picks, Lakers don't offer freedom when it pertains to staff. Like it's either all right, you get to be our guy, or we get to choose the other guys with you. And it, it's tough to go in a situation where, say for example, you playing basketball, and you most likely want to have the dudes you play ball with. I mean, if you pick random dudes, it's cool. Once in a while, it works you in the game here and there. But that's not your squad you came with. That's not the squad you
facts.
fuck with.
And I
You
know
know what
that
I'm
all
saying?
too well. I know that all
You
too
know,
well.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I win one with the squad, but can I get my staff in? And they're not giving Vogel that control. Vogel is a defensive coach. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, offense is going to be choppy, but this is why you get assistant coach. So like it's not just him. You really gotta like keep Vogel. I feel like you should have kept Vogel at the same time, hire some real in-depth, creative, offensive coach because it's not just one person that coached the whole squad. Yes, Vogel may have the final say, but you have multiple coaching, multiple staff there that kind of like chip into that situation. For example, Miami, he's coach now was I think he was a film guy. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, his film work, his dedication of solving the X and O's is what landed that job that he has now. You know what I'm saying? So everybody contribute. For them to fire Frank Vogel, I think was unnecessary. I think he deserved one more year like they give GM. Um, so I really, as a Laker fan, I don't really care too much about it. As in to say, like, I'm not that close tied into Frank Vogel, but due to the fact that he won a championship under the circumstances, I feel like he's owed one. And I think that's the key word for this whole segment is what are you owed when you put in that much work or when you achieve the goal that some people may or may not say wasn't achievable.
Definitely, definitely. Well, let me get your opinion on this then. On another note, you brought up Russell. In his exit interview, he was asked about the relationship between him and Frank Vogel, and he essentially made it seem like Frank Vogel had an issue with him and not letting him do what he needed to do as a player to be successful. Now, I'm a fan of Russell Westbrook, but this right here, for me personally, I was like out of pocket. Wow.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm gonna be
This
honest with you. I
season,
was not a fan.
this season really kind of soured me on Russ. I think he could have done so much more with the situation that he was put in. Now, granted, his play style and LeBron's play style aren't two that I would pair together on a regular basis. Pick up for like a day at the park or a day at the Y or something. Yeah, I'll let that run all day. I'll mess with that because they just gonna cook. They just gonna body everybody, outscore you, be bully ball. But in terms of an 82 game season, the long haul, I didn't see it working out, and just his comments from feeling like he didn't get a fair shake to Frank Vogel having an issue with him when that we know that's not the case. That's not what's been reported.
So this is the thing, man. Like, it's funny. I told the story to my brother. I mean, I asked. So now let me run this back. When I found out he was on the Lakers, I was dumb hype. What I mean, dumb hype, nigga. I was dumb hype. Like, I was over the moon. And my brother's asking me, why you hype, bro? Like, you saw his stats. I'm like, bro, this dude's a triple double god. And he was like, yo, but you see his stats, you see how he's getting them. And then I look back, like, for me, I saw Russell Westbrook, if he could have adapted this game to be exactly what D Wade was for LeBron, and it never manifests. The closest person that could have probably revisit that image would probably be DeRozan. The fact that he could hit his tools, the fact that he slashed more, the fact that he played well the ball, the fact that he was coached better with Pop. Russell Westbrook had the range all his life, freestyle basketball, in a organized or in an organized type of setting. You know what I mean? In the league. So it's like it's hard to tame something that's a wild animal. Definitely, Russell Westbrook is a definition of just raw, like just raw. Yeah, 'cause I don't want to even say
Once
talent because talent's gonna go down. He's just a definition of raw.
just
As in, like, bro, it's
speed.
like you can't season that shit. It's he's like sushi. He is a fucking acquired taste. If you don't fuck with sushi, you don't fuck with sushi. Like, nah, like this it's true. And then like
Nigga
you
said
walk up to this. He is, nigga. He is sushi. Sometimes some people walk into the sushi bar and be like, ew, what's that fucking smell? It's the same thing with Westbrook. Ew, what's that shot? Like, that shit is crazy. That shit's crazy. I watched multiple games, nigga. I see this nigga just throw the ball off like the backboard, just trying
the
to make a
side of the
pass, layup.
backboard, the
Oh
side of the
God,
shot
bro,
clock.
yo, this dude need to open up a real estate, like, and he can make bank. Oh God, he can make bank, nigga. But this dude, like I said, he's an acquired taste, bro. He's not your usual. Yo, let me have that. It's like, yo, I have to have my mind up that I want fucking sushi. You have to have your mind up that you want Russell Westbrook. So to answer your question, where he's like Frank Vogel had a beef with him, or I think he wasn't Frank Vogel acquired taste. But did Frank Vogel try it out? Yeah, he tried sushi, and then he didn't fuck with it. It just didn't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like the whole team didn't fuck with it. And everybody was trying to get more cash from AD, from LeBron. They keep saying the same thing that they don't fucking believe. Yeah, we just have to play together. Like, no, nigga, you want to play? No, no,
No.
no. It was him and AD for the longest of time, no dubs. It was him and LeBron for the longest of times, no dubs. LeBron making like 34, 40 points. This dude averaging 18. And, bro, it's mad turnovers. He don't accept accountability. He leaves a bad taste in people's mouth. Like right now, his name is Sushi Westbrook. Like it's just Sushi Westbrook. It's just a nasty taste in your mouth. Not even soy sauce can help it. That sounds nasty when you add soy sauce to sushi. That shit sounds. It just tastes nasty, bro. He just
Soy sauce. Shout out to Wilson Sweet Teriyaki.
yo. But bro. It's hard to, and I keep on using this, this illustration. It is hard to digest Russell Westbrook when he doesn't accept accountability, when he doesn't want to change his game, when he has like AD and LeBron James, when he doesn't want to become a better shooter, when he just attacks the media. Russell Westbrook, was a cancer to the team from the jump. You know what I'm saying? I understand, like, he didn't want to like. I understand he didn't want to change his game somewhat, but he has to understand, bro. Like, for him to actually win a championship or even get close to winning championship, he has to change who he is, like when it pertains to his game. And it don't have to be a lot, but he could change it by just thinking the game properly. Basketball IQ. You know what I'm saying? Like, good, do what he's good at. He's good at pushing the tempo and push the tempo. If you don't want to pass when you push the tempo, don't pass. Just go and score, get your fouls. But he has to play smart, bro. And he does not play smart for Asian NBA player.
All right. So this is my last one, and I need it at 45 seconds. You on the clock now. You down 1. Nah, you down 3. 45 seconds. I need it all. All right. Who would you like to see as the Lakers' next head coach? What moves do you want to see the Lakers make in the offseason? And what player do you think if the Lakers were to add would make them a championship contender again?
You should do this like one at a time. Let's go with it. Lakers head coach, I want Rajon Rondo because
he gonna coach it. He's still playing. He in the playoffs right now.
Nah, but Rajon Rondo, I feel like he's going to retire, bro. Like that's okay. If I had my way, I'll say Rajon Rondo. We need someone young for the young guys and someone that old guys connect with. This dude has championship DNA. And in fact, when LeBron James be giving up on these teams, because he do be giving up on the teams, and people don't want to speak about it. When he give up on these teams, Rajon Rondo was the only person, him and Jared Dudley. If not Rajon Rondo, Jared Dudley. Those two are glue guys to a locker room. It's been proven, it's been talked about. I'd rather them two inside the locker room because they know the X and O's of the whole game. Rajon Rondo watched film. Jared Dudley has player chemistry and be able to rally the guys together. Like those two is my guys. I don't want no other fucking old head. I need some new energy in the court. You feel me?
Got it. And then
who's that next question?
Who would you like to see the Lakers add that would make them a championship contender right away?
If you want to add someone, I feel like it's either going to be, it has to be, I think Bradley Beal.
Okay.
Bradley Beal.
All right. And then last question. What move do you want to see made right now that you think will make them instantly better? It could be a trade, waiving, whatever.
I think they need to get rid of Westbrook any way they can. Get rid of Westbrook because Westbrook he's just eating up a contract. Get rid of him. I don't even care if you get bum players. Get rid of Westbrook. I think he has expiring contract if he doesn't pick up his player option. Get rid of him. Get some players that can add some defense. I don't even give a fuck who it is. Just get some players that can give us defense and like ship that dude off. Because I still believe in AD. We still could play AD, and if AD's not playing well by February, we trade him off for some average dudes like Sabonis, Miles Turner, like some above average bigs. You know what I'm saying? I think we could still be pretty elite with average, like sub-average bigs and some real good guards and two-way players.
Got it. All right, bro. I'm gonna let you go to bed, Grandpa. I know it's past your bedtime.
Yeah, you hold me up too late.
I apologize.
Man. You hold me too late.
I was on CPT. I apologize. I was moving pretty slowly tonight, but like I said, I appreciate the time, my bro.
Thanks, bro. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get you on my podcast, though.
Let me know.
You know what I'm saying? You up the corner, I got that alley. You know what I'm saying? It's the same block. We block captains at this point.
They can bake, baby. We gotta put it together. We on the block, and then together we gonna shake the block.
Oh, look at this! More bar. It's crazy.
It just comes in waves, bro. I don't know.
It's crazy out here. That's that New York in you.
You already know Dykeman's finest, man. I gotta show love to the hood.
God, that's wild. All right, Brody.
All right, bro.
Oh, love. Appreciate you.
Most definitely, bro. Always love.
All right. One.